What's up, guys? This is rinoranchero, and we are doing the Hardcore Games Live today, which is a series where I play live and commentate the action from start to finish. So it can be a pretty fun time, in my opinion, just to play the game, have fun, you don't know what's going to happen, that sort of thing. I am playing the Water Kit today, which means I can right-click my book and it'll give me special powers. I think it'll give me speed and resistance. I don't know, guys. That's just what I've heard. That's the word on the street. If you want to know the official thing that the kit does, go to minecraftpvp.com/kits. You'll get some great information. That's probably all true. And what I'm saying to you is probably all lies, so do not listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about, clearly. So, anyway, this swap was quite a ways away, so I'm a little upset about that, but I really had a feeling about this server. It just felt right, you know, so I had to play here. So we're gonna be a little bit late getting our stuff together, but that's alright, because this is what we do in the HG. We take chances, take risks, do exciting things with our lives that involve sitting inside our rooms and playing Minecraft. You know, that's pretty exciting. That's a good use of your time, right? The fact that I'm talking to myself in my room right now, this is wonderful. Yes, we all agree that this is a great way to use your time. Alright, now that we're all on the same page, and you all can relate to me, we can have an amazing experience together playing hardcore games. So sit back and relax, grab a snack, or maybe you don't want to eat, and then I respect you if you don't want to eat, but at least drink something. Come on, drink something. Go get some water, at least do that. If not water, then Mountain Dew. In fact, no. Mountain Dew is choice number one. If there's no Mountain Dew, then maybe water. But Mountain Dew is the best drink ever. Anyway, now that I'm done ranting about the world, it is time to talk about the hardcore games. I don't see anyone around. This is kind of nice. This guy keeps saying something about his mom and killing his mom. I do not think that's a very good idea. I happen to love my mother very dearly. Especially with Mother's Day right around the corner. Would not want to kill her. Okay. Mother's Day is, I think, a week from today, so you're welcome for reminding you guys, and that's not how you craft. Okay, okay. I did it. I did it. Alright. Oh, never mind. I read that completely wrong. If you want to kill me, you have to ask my mom. Okay. I just saw the word kill and mom. Oh my gosh, it's Brookie Bear. In my last video, Brookie Bear was the last person I killed, and now she's going to be the first person I kill in this video. Die! Die! Die, Brookie Bear! Die! Please die, it would be so funny. Alright. Oh, shout out to Brookie Bear. You are amazing at everything you do. Give me this sword. Thank you, loot pile. Alright, that was a nice kill. I forgot to use my water powers, so shame on me for not using my awesome kit. Water is actually pretty great. You don't see people use it very often, but it is a wonderful kit. It's certainly wonderful indeed. Alright, this person's spark is a little bit off the radar. I have only 10 reds, so I don't know. Yeah, I kind of need to get some more mushrooms before I venture off. But now that I'm have some time to go over here, I want to say a couple things. The one thing I wanted to say was that I was thinking about doing a face cam if this channel reaches 50,000 subscribers. It was just an idea that I had. You know, a lot of people have asked me to do a face cam, and it's something that I've considered. You know, I've been doing YouTube for almost 2 years now, and I have yet to do a face cam, but I figure if you guys can get this channel to 50,000 subscribers, I think it would be a very fitting thing for me to do, would be to do a face cam. So tell your brothers, tell your sisters, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your dog to subscribe to this channel, and if we get enough people to subscribe, then I will be able to do a face cam, and if it goes over well, maybe I'll do more, you know? It just kind of depends on what you guys are liking, what you guys are feeling, you know? What the whole general feel of it is, and we'll just go from there. But I think it would be nice to try that out, you know, and just see how it goes. So think about that, you know, think about that, and we might be able to do that. I think right now we're at about 47,200. At least that's what I think. And so I think we can get a couple more subscribers, and we'll see what happens. So that'd be awesome. Geez, I need to get some more reds. Alright, so I think we're set for now. It's a pretty boring beginning. I did kill Brookie Bear, so that does kind of make me giggle. And I know it's not very nice to giggle over the deaths of innocent people, but you know. I would be lying if I said I didn't think it was kind of funny that Brookie Bear kind of died like that. Alright, a Viking just died, so that's always a good thing. When Vikings die, I do smile a little bit. This guy is yelling way too much. I should tell him to quiet down. I really should. You are all trollers in Buttsville? Oh man, this guy is using profanity. That is very unacceptable. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. I think I have plenty of things now, so... yeah, let's go ahead and try to murder some people. As violently as we can, which is generally what we try to do in this game. I try to be violent, you know. Try to be as violent as I can. Just to set a good example. I would not recommend doing all this killing in the real world, though, because you will find yourself with some jail time, you know. Prison's not the best place to go, so if you're going to do any killing, I would reserve it for what you do in your room in a black game. But anything else, you might go to jail for, you know. So just stick to the killing in the games. Okay, we got 2 name tags down here, so I'm probably going to have to water myself. I mean, it just makes sense. Three names. Okay. Okay. Oh, boy. For some reason, I feel like this is not the best thing. I have 30 more seconds of resistance, and I obviously went the wrong way to find these guys. Alright, die! Die, die, die! Chewy's dead. Now we got Spark, who's dead. And that guy's dead. Alright. Good fight. Good fight. Well, they had torches. Make sure no one is looking at me right now. I don't like when people look at me when I don't know they're looking at me. It just scares me. Wow, they had bread. You know, that was great. They really listened to me, too. Like, when I told them to die, they listened. And that was just very touching. That was just... there's a little bit of tears right now on my microphone. I'm going to have to clean those tears up later because that is a... yeah, tears on your microphone is very uncomfortable. Okay, this is bothering me that I have this bread in my hotbar, like I'm gonna hotkey to my bread. Like, that's a smart decision. Did they have anything cooking? Wow, there's an ingot. So they were just getting started on their mining, but they did not have any soup, so that is an unfortunate decision on their part. Quite unfortunate indeed. I am thinking about sobbing pretty soon about how sad that is. Maybe I'll sob later. It's always good to have a nice afternoon cry, you know. Okay, well, let's grab this iron here on this beautiful Sunday. If you're watching this video, I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday and great things are happening to you. Because it's Sunday and, you know, that's always nice. I'm actually officially done with the semester. Had my exams last week, so I'm very happy to be home with my parents. It's always nice. My internet's not as good as my college internet, which was admittedly quite overpowered. So I'm not going to be as... you know, my connection's not going to be super, super strong, but obviously that's not going to stop me from playing. I love playing the game regardless of my connection. Just means my videos will take a little bit longer to upload, so you guys are going to have to bear with me on my upload speeds, but you know. Gonna give it my best shot. Alright. Way too much coal. Super Taz is a tank who just killed someone named Mew. And then Sona is getting kills too. So that's interesting. Just want to, you know, make mental notes of what's going on. Gotta be self-aware. That's gonna be 12 and 5 makes 17. So that'll be 8 and 7 is 15. Alright, so I'll be able to have chest plate and leggings. At least. So that's nice. And 5 and 4 make 9. So, yeah. 2 more iron and I could have the boots as well. Oh, there's one. And there's 2. Okay, that's great. There's more over there, but I'm kind of lazy, and I do need to get out of here. I do need to get on the hunt. I don't want to spend any more time mining. So, let's do this. And put that in there as well. And we'll have everything but the helmet, so that's pretty great. Iron is going to be looking nice for this game. Also, lots of soup, lots of bread, thanks to these guys, who are very generous in their donations of their lives to the, you know, for the goodness of this video. Really appreciate that. Alright. Thank you, Furnace, for being so nice. Okay. Oops. Definitely need that. Let's throw this away, and okay. Nothing superfluous in my inventory, and I just said that because I love to say the word superfluous. And we can press on with the water kit. We got Maxon-Z. Maxon-Z is on my compass. Let's go see what we can do to this guy. Maybe we can end his life. That would be really nice. That would be wonderfully fantastic. Where is this guy? Also gotta watch out for ravines, you know. Sometimes I just accidentally jump into ravines and that just kind of happens and it's very awkward. And then I get very upset with myself. Alright, here he is. Let's get the water bread out. Go! PvP! PvP! This guy's a cultivator, so he knows how to make bread. I do need to keep that in mind as I'm PvPing this guy. And he died. Wow, awesome. And he has a helmet. Wow, that's great. Wow, I have way too much bread. I guess I'll be that guy who, like, takes all the stuff and makes new stuff just to make sure no one else takes it, because that kind of stuff can happen. Alright. Guys, definitely need to make sure you make soup when you're playing this game. He might not have known about the beauties and magic of soup, but it's wonderful. It really is. Alright, we got Z-Qual PvP on the compass now. And Carpy Foxy does seem to be in that direction as well, so we may be facing a team here. Very hard to say, but I would almost bet money on it because they are in the same direction, which is usually, you know, good indication of a team. Slash help, 13 minutes in, so they could have iron. Or they could be in a tower. Feast begins in 5 minutes. Slash who, 5 players. Alright, I'm gonna go for these guys. As quickly as I can. I think we are going towards spawn anyway, so it's probably a good decision. I just know that if these two guys get tons of soup, they will be able to destroy me just by refilling, and that's never a fun time to deal with that. Because you know you're not going to be able to win if they're both constantly refilling, and I only have so much soup. You know how that goes. Wow, we got towers up here, and it looks like, if I had to guess, they have some form of a tower. Why is that spider not attacking me? I am in the game. Slash who? Rinoranchero in the game. Yet that spider at night does not want to attack me. So that is okay. Maybe it's part of the water kit. I don't really know. I'm not going to question it. Just going to accept it. Negative, negative. That's the direction we want to go in. So we definitely got some towers here, but we're going to deal with them in the most cautious way we can. For sure. So I'm in the top 5. 2 guys are in towers, and we got 2 other guys. But the number one thing I need to focus on is getting to the feast platform, and look at that, whoop-de-doo. Looks like we indeed made it. So let's take a look at what we have here. I'm in the game. What a surprise. We got Zequal and Carpy Foxy. Then we got Super Taz, who was playing as the Tank Kit, and Sona, who was also playing as the Tank Kit. And I do remember them getting kills in the chat. I think Tank might be a free kit right now. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not the expert on, kits or anything, but I'm pretty sure that, wow, I keep burping. It's probably because of all the ice cream I decided to eat not long ago. Sona, looks like Super Taz left the game. Now Sona is on my compass. That makes me kind of nervous. Let's eat bread. That's always a great decision. Sona _. Oh, by the way, you guys should follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. I usually put it at the end of my videos to follow me at rinoranchero. I'm actually referring to Twitter. That is my Twitter handle. I don't really tweet that often, and my tweets are actually usually quite boring, but maybe one day I'll post something interesting, and then you'll be like, wow, I am so glad I decided to follow Reno because of this one tweet. It was all worth it. So that's why I'm telling you guys to follow me at rinoranchero, because that could just really change your life if I decide to tweet something that's actually interesting. You know, that could be cool. That dog is looking at me. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Werewolves are scary people. I don't know if you've ever seen a werewolf in this game, but they're very scary. Alright, Super Taz disconnected. I'm in the top 4. And I don't have that Sona guy on my compass anymore, so I'm a little confused. Oh no! Sona died. Oh man, to a zombie. That is very depressing. Well, geez. Now it's just me, Zequal PvP, and Carpy, whatever his name is. I don't even know, guys. But I don't think they have any armor, so it looks like I might get this entire feast to myself. Which would be pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. That would be quite fantastic. 1 minute to go. Hello, dog. Am I recording? No, I'm not recording. This is definitely not a video. If you're watching this right now, you're probably just dreaming about a video, and you should just wake up right now so you can, you're probably late for something. You should probably wake up. This is a dream. This is a dream. Oh god, I don't know what that means. I hope he's recording. Does that mean that they have an evil plan for me and they hope that they're going to ruin it? Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Please. Please love me. Please love me. No, I actually want people to really, you know, try to murder me. You know, I like to have that competition, have that challenge. I've played in so many games, and I love the challenge of playing solo. That's why I do it so often. Alright, here we go. Let's begin. Enough rambling, and we have to do very important things right now. Okay. I keep thinking that wolf is a person over there. That's probably weird. Maybe I'm not the only person who thinks wolves are people. Okay. Diamond boots are nice. I already have diamond boots. Diamond pants are nice. They are just a theory, but I will take them. And the chest plate. Do I seriously have 57 TNT? Is this even happening? Wow. Crazy. 57 TNT. That is unbelievable. What is even going on? Alright, let's take one last look around the feast. Got my arrows, 9 arrows. I don't really need any potions. Still looking through. Alright, I think we're all pretty content with what we got here. Almost have a level from the feast, but not quite. And if I have 57 TNT, I should probably make a 57 TNT explosion. I mean, it's not every day you get 57 TNT. Oops. From the feast. So this is going to be the greatest feast explosion ever. You guys are seeing it live. I gotta go for dinner. No! Or that could be his plan. I don't know. Wow, this TNT feast explosion is going to be so amazing. Hold on, blowing up feast. Wow, this is glorious. I can't believe this is even happening. Oh my goodness. If Trav12 is watching this right now, I hope he's shedding a single tear. A single tear, because this is going to be beautiful. Trav12 will be proud. Alright guys, I might die in this explosion, so that's why I'm going to run in that direction, but here we go. Run for your lives! Oh god! Whoa! Whoa, alright, let's see what happened. Wow, that is quite the crater. Whoa, we're still having some explosions over here? What? That must be due to the lag or something. Wow. That was pretty awesome, guys. 57. If anyone can beat 57, you should totally upload it. And if you can beat 57 in a legit feast, like legitly get 57, I will gladly be happy to watch that video. But let's stop talking about feast explosions. Let's go find these clowns over here. And I'm only calling them clowns just as a very nice thing. I actually think these guys are pretty awesome people. But they are clowning around. That's the only reason why I'm calling them clowns. Okay, let's just get that all, you know, figured out. So we got Z-Qual PvP. And we got some other dude. Now, they say they're a lumberjack team. Now, that could be the truth, or it could not be, but... Do I have an ender pearl? I have one. I need to kill these guys. No comment. No comment. Okay, they do have a lot of wood up there, so... Screeny. If you come down. I will not take a screeny with someone in a tower. But if they come down, I will do it. But it's way too risky for me to be up there. And then they hit me off or something ridiculous like that. If you come down, I take picture. I think that's fair, you guys, you know? I think that's fair. Water. That's a good way to spell water, right? Jump in the water, friends. Jump in the water. Do it. Do it. Peer pressure. Place it at the stem so I don't die. Okay. Alright, now I am not getting any closer to that tower. Whoa, okay, that was bad. These guys are a little sketchy. That's as close as I'm going to put it. No. I am not going to the stem of your tower. One of them could be a mage. No, 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 no. I put it here. If they're literally, they probably have some ender mage trap up there, and that would really scare me. You jump down or I kill. They must have more logs. Then no. Okay, we will do it that way. I gave you an option, folks. Now we have to do it the real way. Ooh. Not as good at shooting arrows as I used to be. And then I fell into a hole. So far I'm doing really great against these guys. I could wait for the pit, but I want to give it at least a little bit of an effort. Though I don't really have any blocks, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. But it's a little peculiar that they want me to place it at the base when they could have jumped that far. Pew! I only have 7 arrows left. Well, guys, I'm going to have to go get building materials. I'm going to rest my voice, and we will come back once I get the building materials. Alright, guys, we are back. It looks like they are coming down off of their tower. You know, it just seems like they want to come down, and maybe we'll be able to get a print with them. I was going to, you know, grab some towering materials, but, you know, if they're going to come down, this makes life a little bit easier for me. So, let's go over here and see if they're going to come down or not. I do have my water bucket right here. Sometimes you can negotiate with these people. With these towers, you know, can be a little scary. Okay, I see them over here. Don't kill. Okay. Let me just try to... Oh, alright. They're in the water. I'm blocking with sword. I come in peace. Okay, okay, print. 3, 4, 5, 6. I took 6. Okay, now you die. Now you die. Steak is OP. Go steak powers. Go steak powers. Kill him. Go steak. Yes. Alright, now I need to kill this guy. How about water? Water. Water. He's putting down crafting tables. I got him. Oh man, that was too good. That was too good. Well guys, that is the end of this episode of the Hardcore Games Live. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate that. Also remember, if we get to 50,000 subscribers, I will do a face cam. So think about that. Tell everyone you know to subscribe to this channel, and the faster we get there, the faster that will happen. So hope you guys have a great day, and goodbye.